Auckland councillors have just finished a meeting where they've been deciding on compensation payouts for homeowners whose houses were seriously damaged in storms earlier this year.
It's been a long, slow process for a group of West Auckland residents stuck in no man's land after being told they'd have to wait and see whether their homes can be saved. Nick Truebridge will have that council decision in a moment, but first here's his report from Muriwai.
8 months ago, the hillside hurtled towards Melissa Dickinson's home of 36 years. She still hears the trees cracking in her nightmares. That's nothing compared to the life-threatening stress of not knowing what the future holds.
A month after the event, I had a heart attack. I'm fine. My doctor and all the results I've had show that it's a physical, there's no physical problem, it's been a stress-related thing. So I pride myself as being quite resilient, and I've never thought anything like this would ever come my way. This 2023 has just been the worst year ever.
Melissa can't live here. It was red-stickered before being deemed Category 2/3. Put simply, council hasn't decided whether it's salvageable or if the slip's too risky. She hopes for the latter and therefore a payout. And this is what Melissa Dickinson is talking about. I'm standing at the foot of the slip just across the road from her house on Domain Crescent. She's worried in another storm event, it could go even further.
Until you live in a community like this, you don't understand the benefits, the joy, the camaraderie. It's friendship. My neighbour for 36 years, it's incredible, and to have to walk away from that is not an easy decision.
So her fate lies with Auckland Council. Today they met behind closed doors to decide whether to accept a cost-sharing deal proposed by the government. Maria Coppins, a key figure in the Muriwai stickered residents group, has a message for the city's power brokers.
What we're asking for is a fair and equitable buyout process that doesn't discriminate and prevent people from moving on with their lives.
And Sun Bede wants a word too.
It's concerning because you don't know if you're going to have a house again, and it's just sad because you lost your house.
Melissa Dickinson's lived through one disaster. Now it's the unknown that scares her most.
It's pretty hard.
Yeah. She, like so many, just wants to move on.
Well, kia ora, Nick, you've now got that decision from the council meeting. Are the homeowners going to be happy with it?
I mean, you would think so, Sam. We've just heard from Auckland Council. That meeting has just wrapped up, and we've got a statement through from Auckland Mayor Brown. Now, if you're Category 3 and you had insurance coming into this disaster, then you will be eligible for 95% of the pre-flood market valuation of your home. Now, another aspect of this is the uninsured homeowner. If you are uninsured entering these events, then you will be eligible for 80% of the pre-flood market valuation of your home. But there's been a lot of discussion from Mayor Brown about what this will do to the ratepayer at large in Auckland, and in a nutshell he says rates will go up as a result of this. He's even stronger than that. He says they will be paying off the debt associated with this decision for decades, but he also says it's an important helping hand for Aucklanders, and it is the right thing to do. Another aspect of discussion through all of this, Sam, has been whether it sets a precedent in Auckland. Of course, these disasters are, if you believe the experts, likely to become more common in places like Tamaki Makaurau. So every time we have one of these things happen, is council expected to pay out? We know based on this disaster that each event could cost billions, and the Mayor has come out emphatically on that, and I quote, "As a council, we do not and cannot insure private properties against the hazards of coastal erosion and climate change. Rates are not an insurance premium," he says. We have made that clear. So the Mayor coming out emphatically that this will be a one-off under his watch. Sam.
An interesting development, Nick. Thanks so much.